Hello, how's it going? Welcome to LittleBigArt Studio. I'm McQueen and today we're going to be, well, doing some more creating. I didn't playtest this yesterday, so I think we'll give it a quick playtest and we'll see how it's going from here. But yeah, we'll perhaps come up with some ideas. So I'll go into play mode and we'll see if that works, all the additions here, because we had problems with it last time. So I'll do that. Oh, I didn't go in quick enough. You see how that'd be confusing. So, I think we definitely need a checkpoint here. It would be cruel not to, really, wouldn't it? And now I'm going to have some simple bit. I want what I want. Tell you what I want. What I really want. I wanna create a bit that I have plans for that area, and I know what. I just hope when I get to it, I remember what my plans were. Okay, so I want to copy that essentially. A massive slab. I don't want it that big actually, so let's make it a bit smaller. A bit smaller. Cut it off to where we need it. If you do mean to make it deeper, you can just simply drag it down. So does this still do the same thing? Oh, hang on, we've got a bit of conflicting materials. Move that back. Yeah, good. It works still. It does the job. I know when LP3 started, there was problems with trying to think now. Yeah, with broadcast chips being copied. When you copied them, they lost the properties that they had before, which is very strange. Right, so let's simple bit of platforming. This is just a simple way to copy the space in, just copy and paste over, and that way it's consistent. So now we've got the step effect over to this side, which will be a cliff or something like that when we come to the finished object, finished design. those blocks, I don't want them to just do that, because that'd be a bit dull and boring. So we're going to have them rise up out of the water, which is why I made them physical. So have them rise up. And that's simply achieved with pistons as before. We have a classic example here of how we want. Now this should move, it should move through the you could just have it work on the settings of the piston, but as you know I prefer more control, so we are going to apply some logic to it. Hang on, that one was being a bit weird. Mr. Piston, can you stop being a bit strange and actually do what you're supposed to do? So we want these pistons invisible. It goes without saying. There is an element of magic in this level, and I like to keep it like that. Ah, they're not moving much. That's because they're on this kind of cycle. So just reduce them down. You have the measured maximum length, so see, they're not really moving in. They're all moving together. It doesn't really make sense. I haven't tested whether I can jump from one side to the other, but we'll do that in a second. There we go. We want to bring this damaging material out and across. And bring the floaty fluid across. Of course, if you don't have the DLC, there is a way of doing it with just sticker panel and logic, making that floaty effect. So when Sackboy hits it, he just slows down, and you just want to control the rate of deceleration. I can show you how to do that if you would like to know, because I do understand that some people don't have all the DLC. They're not as fortunate or lucky as some of us. We don't really want to make that ridiculously hard, so there we go. Now let's apply the microchip that will control it. It's all microchips. We want this whole object to spawn at the same time, and we want it to control these. We want them to be directional, timer 3 seconds. 3 seconds is nice. It's the magic number after all. No, not flipper. Definitely not flipper, because that's a bit. When you start flippering things, they tend to break. Directional 3 seconds, and I didn't do it with the last one. I know I didn't change the time on it. I've just realised. Okay, so now we're going to apply the logic very simply. So we want 4 gates with the toggle. So, first one, you can apply all sounds and things like that afterwards and everything else. I am going to apply a water effect, I think, for when it comes out. I might just apply dripping decorations. We'll think about that probably when we come to make it look nice. Apply the art style and everything else. At the moment I'm just getting the bare bones, the logic and the level design. So we want a timer on that. And let's have short time. Right, okay, so let's see how that works. Perfect, and the player's on their way. That's exactly the effect I was after. So, saved, and that's in there now. Right, so there's only one more thing to do, and then that'll be the end of today's episode. Thank you for joining me. Your support is always appreciated. I was going to do a pod vlog today where I talked about clickbait titles, but I happen to think you guys are probably intelligent enough to realise, I mean my 7-year-old boys are beginning to realise that these Pokemon Go videos where they say, you won't believe that you can evolve this creature, and they load up Pokemon Go and go, no you can't. Yeah, they don't even bother watching the videos anymore because they know it's clickbait. But these videos do get thousands of views, so lots of people are being duped, and it's kind of infuriating really. I was going to talk about it, but I was going to name specifics, but YouTube's cracking down on cyberbullying, as they should do really. I think they're probably under pressure to come up with a cleaner image, so I decided probably best stay out of it all really. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I am loving doing this create thing, and it's added a new element and put some more excitement. I have to keep thinking each day of a new way of coming up with good ideas and challenges and things for you guys. So I hope it's been useful to you as well as creators, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Well, after the quick playthrough of course. First time. Oh, I nudged that across. Well, I shouldn't be able to do that. Well, that's interesting. And something I'm going to have to address in the next episode. Oh, risky. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you on in the next episode. Bye bye.